Hey, parents, teachers, caretakers, grandparents, thank you so much for coming back again and again and again. I hope you all know it. I'm not someone who's saying here, and that I know it all and I'm trying to teach you. No, 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 no. But my whole world is teenagers and young people and children. So I've learned a lot over the years, and this would be 29 years I would be, completing, and next year will be 30 years of working with children and teenagers. So I've learned some things because I counsel a lot of teenagers. I counsel a lot of teenagers. I counsel a lot of young people. I counsel a lot of children. And I've learned some principles, and that's what I'm just sharing. As a fellow parent, as a fellow friend, I'm just sharing it, right? Today, we're going to talk about something that's very, very important right now, helping our children look ahead in their lives. Now, this is something that I'm hearing. I'm sorry for being very straight. I've always been straight. I hear these messages, I hear these statements constantly. Uncle, I don't want to do this. I don't want to go into this line. But my parents are very strong about, they're bent on me going into it. The moment I bring this up, I know even now some of the parents are saying, we know what is right for our children, right? They may not agree with us, but they will definitely appreciate what we are doing it. I understand your point of view. I perfectly understand. Now, please understand this. Two principles. One, instead of we forcing them or having that fight and they don't understand and somehow they're like, okay, fine, do it. Get them in, allow them to buy in, meaning as a salesman, sell that whole idea, how you can, and help them to capture that place of conviction. Let your conviction become their conviction. That's simply, if I put it in simple words. Let your conviction become their conviction. If your conviction becomes their conviction, then they will buy it and they will say, yes, this is what it is. And for that, I've said this several times, connection is going to be very important. Connect before you correct, or sometimes redirect. Connect with them. When you connect with them, they will buy your convictions. Please understand this. I've said this in several episodes. Your children are seeing you as role models. Some of them do not know how to express it, but they are seeing you as heroes and heroines. They're seeing you as role models. So ask the Lord to help you out in a place of how it is. So get them in. That's a very important principle. Two, the second very important principle is cheer them on. See, when the children were very small, you were a teacher, you were an instructor. Now, if they are in higher secondary or in college, you need to become a mentor and slowly become a friend. The transition that needs to happen from the mentor to a friend. If you're wanting to know more about it, that's one of the episodes that I have talked about different positions that we have to take as parents. I've talked about it. See some of those episodes, you will know it. It's important to make that transition from the mentor. Now, when they are in college or finishing college, you become a friend. And as a friend, what do? You cheer them on. You're just clapping it. Many a times in my WhatsApp messages that I send to some of the teenagers when they share something, and then I said, oh, you're just amazing. You're doing great. Cheering you on, cheering you on. That word, cheering you on, sometimes brightens them up. I think sometimes some of our children are not seeing us as somebody who's cheering them on, rather than somebody who's finding mistakes all the time. I think we need to stop that. We need to change that. First, involve them in the whole process of decision making of their career and all of that. Two, come cheering them on. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for being here. Love you all so much. I just want to close this on November 12th. We are having a whole day conference where the Lord is leading me to talk about it. Every year we are having this as an annual conference, and please join us on November 12th. Online or offline, you want to join us, please feel free to join us. We are going to celebrate discipleship. I'm going to speak so many principles on how we can step in to help our children. Thank you for being here.